If you were raised by a single mom from a young age, don't assume your dad didn't want anything to do with you. Many often learn later in life that it was mom that was toxic, the toxic one, and fed convenient lies about dad. Reach out to him, at least hear out his side of the story.
Yo, I don't want to use people's names, but I did a video on a trending topic where this guy was on a podcast talking about parenting. Yeah, when he's talking about parenting, and apparently him and his wife are now getting divorced. Yeah, they both actors.
I think we can mention them because they're public figures.
Oh, we can mention.
Yeah, they're actors. Stephanie Hungani.
Yeah, Hungani.
Yeah, Hungani did a podcast. I'm not sure what the platform's name is. Apologies
Baby
to the
Mamas
lady.
or Mama.
Mommy Diaries.
Mommy Diaries.
Yeah. Mapasega. Dope.
Yeah. So I was like, because I didn't know who those people were. Like, I'm unfortunately not.
Do you know where they act?
Plugged in.
Hungani Skim Sam. Oh, Steph's different shows. But the last thing she was on was an Aero. What's that chocolate? Aero. I thought she did a big campaign for
Ferrero Rocher.
No, AERO. What is that?
Aero.
Yeah.
So anyway,
she's an actress.
Yeah.
So they're currently undergoing, or they're going through a divorce. Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Well, they put out a statement. I'm not even saying apparently. So I'm listening to this guy speak about his journey of parenting, and he's speaking about the challenges and the dynamics. So I watched that whole thing after the clip was shared on the group. Yeah. I watched that whole thing. And
is it worth watching?
It is.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah, it's 57 minutes. It's worth watching. So you read the comments, and you can almost like, without a shadow of a doubt, say single mom, single woman, feminist. You can just pick it up because in the whole thing, there's no, to me at least, he doesn't criticize Osisi. He doesn't shit on her parenting. He doesn't talk negatively about, he was just talking about his own pain. His own pain.
As a father.
And they were still together that time when he did that podcast.
They were still together.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, they were still together.
So even to a point where he's speaking about Switzy when they had the pain of miscarriage and she was asking to, please can you call my mom, And people were like, oh, you're so selfish. How do you... And he's like, no, I did call the mom. I was just saying I was hurt with the decision that she wanted to make a mother number one priority. Especially when you think about us as a married couple. They say that the union of marriage is we become one. So for you to instantly...
Your first thought is your mother, not me.
That hurt me. All he was saying was, I'm telling you how I feel. I'm not saying that you can't have your mom. I'm not saying... So anyway, now Sebia separates her. Now she's going to become a single mom.
In inverted commas.
In inverted commas, single. Regardless of how much he helps in time, financial resources, she will then fall under that single mom umbrella. And depending on how she speaks about him to the child, because if you look at a lot of the TikToks that they have together, but there's just a lot of questionable things in how she expresses herself, And I'm like...
Regarding him and their marriage.
And I'm like, there's a fear that we've seen, and maybe this is just me being negative or being triggered from my own journey, where Osisi can now speak negatively to the child about their father. The reason why we got divorced is because your father didn't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why your father is not at your tennis match is because he's chosen to prioritize and pick over you. The reason why, and that child might grow up resenting and hating the father, or because because it's a little girl, which also I believe will make it a bit more challenging as a father. That whole thing might make the little girl resent the father. And it's Leon, because how many men are trying their absolute best and are either being denied access, or they are being fucked up by the system, or they are just being called shit to a point where ingane na 12 years of age mina vele ngimfuna ubaba because he's never wanted me.